koncepcję biogazowni
Food production on every stage has some inconvenience connected with the cost of waste management and animal feces. That's the problem familiar to almost every producer and some neighbors. On one hand, manure is the richest of natural fertilizers, on the other, the unpleasant scent can bother everyone in local area. The scent can deter not only tourists from spending their vacations there, but also potential investors from doing businesses or settling down within the reach of the stench. No limitations or law regulations, unsupported by any specific solution, apply here. However, the natural processes connected with feces fermentation and waste management don't have to be so annoying, neither for producers nor for local people. How on earth can we do it? The answer is airtight and leak-proof system of biogas power plant that we want to show you.
W związku z tym zaproszenie ich do współpracy spowodowało łagodniejsze przejście w procesie inwestycyjnym.
A biogas plant is an installation made to produce biogas from plant biomass, animal fodder, organic waste, slaughter waste or biological sewage sludge. We will look deeply inside the biogas plant in Sokółka, which during production uses animal as well as slaughter waste to produce biogas.
W takiej biogazowni podstawą są wszystkie odpady, które mają w sobie węgiel
In
organiczny.
this type of biogas plant, the base which is used consists of anything that contain organic coal. In connection with this, both dairy waste as well as hovel and slaughter waste are suitable to be converted into biogas through fermentation. One way of using biogas is to create energy in forms of heat and electricity. The other useful thing it creates is a great natural fertilizer that accepts anyone that is interested in
do
it.
tego, żeby na tej bazie zrobić z kolei naturalny nawóz, który zaakceptuje każdy, kto jest tym zainteresowany.
Sokółka uses only farm wastes such as chicken, cattle manure, decayed residue and waste from poultry slaughterhouse. Using these waste products can be costly and not efficient. Therefore, by using new technology, we are able to seek a safe way to create energy, heat, as well as fertilizer. Firstly, it was going to be a traditional installation with the use of corn and farm waste products. But later, in 2015, we grew to being able to use only farm waste. Our biogas materials are mainly used from local farmers.
Wyłącznie na odpadach z produkcji rolniczej.
Working with the biogas plant is great. I bring them the goodies which my cows produce, not quite sure how to say it in a cultural way, but I bring this to them and this is how it starts. Post-ferment combines the positive qualities of natural and mineral fertilizers. Post-ferment from agricultural biomass plant has improved fertilizer properties and using it on farmland positively affects the size of crops obtained. At the same time, it improves the balance of organic matter in the soil. Lots of pig farmers have problems with waste products, which is why biogas plant opens up many opportunities even for the local farmers.
Od 2015 roku, od chwili powstania biogazowni,
Since 2015, from the opening of the biogas plant and up to now, many opportunities have opened up in management of chicken manure, which is made during the hand broiler processes. On one hand, we can get rid of manure quickly, and on the other, we receive a natural fertilizer. A big advantage of this is that the cooperation is done free of charge, ready to be transported to designated farmers.
wywozi na pola, na wskazane działki rolne, nawóz naturalny i fermy.
What happens to the batch from which the gas is obtained? After a long fermentation process in the right temperature, when the fertilizer is formed, it is then passed on to local farmers free of charge, who the biogas plant in Sokółka cooperates with.
Nawóz, który powstaje w rolnictwie, był bezpośrednio wyrzucany na
The
pola.
fertilizer that was made by farmers who only grew weeds and bacteria due to the fact he directly threw waste into so-called composter, which took many years to make. Today, when farmers use the biogas plant, it is processed in a safe and tested way. We have done research in Institute of Soil Science and Fertilization in Puławy. We have the opinion stating that our fertilizer is very positively affecting the fertilization of agricultural land, which raises water absorption and adds carries.
Bardzo pozytywnie wpływający na nawożenie areałów rolnych, który podnosi absorpcję wody, dodaje próchnicy.
The construction of biogas plants in many places in our country causes lots of controversy and excitement. The first one is a scent that can come out of the installation. However, the whole process of raw material transport to the biogas plant is sealed and no unpleasant odors are generating during the process of waste processing on energy. Raw material transport takes place in sealed tanks. At the moment of unloading, a water curtain is started, which doesn't allow any odor to escape outside the hole where the material is stored, from which pure energy will be formed to create electricity. The entire fermentation process takes place in a hermetic installation, so there's no way for anything to escape. Technological and security processes are maintained by a computer. Any failure or leaks are immediately detected and removed by employees.
W takim kontekście jak tutaj, gdzie mamy...
In a context like here, where we have a slaughterhouse and a biogas plant, you can already tell that certain smells can come from the slaughterhouse. However, with biogas plants, you will not see such thing. The waste products are put in leak-proof containers and transported in tanks, such as you see milk in. If, like I say, these products are kept in such conditions, any odor can be detected during the unloading process.
Wtedy efektu zapachowego nie ma.
A typical biogas plant installation consists of a feeding system. In this case, the biomass produced by the biogas plant in Sokółka is transported by cars that deliver raw materials from local farmers, which then goes to fermentation chambers in which biogas is produced. It is then placed into biogas tanks. The gas is sent to the generating set where it produces electricity. Not only the owner, but also the local authorities are proud of biogas plant in Sokółka.
Myślę, że biogazownia w Sokółce
I think that the biogas plant in Sokółka is also needed, not only from the prospect for economic development of Sokółka community, but also for farmers, because the farmers work closely with the biogas plant owner Alfred Głuszyński. They also benefit from it because they receive natural fertilizer free of charge. But I would like to add that the biogas plant in Sokółka is such a showcase for other biogas plants. Since it is the first biogas plant, other biogas plants are curious at how they work, what you need to do, how to upgrade your standards to meet the requirements and how to support the municipality.
I również, aby wspierać i gminę, wspierać też społeczeństwo.
The build of a biogas plant is an investment that not only makes a profit, but it also supplies ecologically acquired electricity. Some could think that building a biogas plant can cause disturbance to local citizens.
Nie mieliśmy tutaj
We didn't have any reports here, no obstacles, no protests, although it has been announcing many times here. Only once was this announced when we asked vets to give permission to make an impact on the environment. However, no such protests were made. Today we have been operating 2 years and no complaints have been made.
takich protestów też nie ma.
Increasingly, we are forced to produce raw materials so as not to degrade the surrounding environment. The biogas plant in Sokółka is an example of how, in harmony with inhabitants, nature, farmers and businesses, create common dependence, create a network of common relationships. I will receive manure from you, I give you electricity and you will get fertilizer.
So eine Investition entsteht natürlich nicht von selbst.
Such an investment, of course, doesn't appear by itself. A biogas power plant investment needs approximately 36 months' time for design and building. The expenses mount to 5 million euros, which pays off after 7 years. However, the equipment will work much longer, at least 15 years. For this period, the energy law in Poland guarantees an attractive feed-in tariff for power, a basic precondition for the profitability of a biogas arrangement. For investment like this, we need investors who develop the project in cooperation with municipality, the inhabitants and the farmers, so that it is advantageous to all sides. First of all, we need the support of municipalities and their inhabitants. We are convinced that all participants of a biogas power plant shares benefits. The other nuisance is reduced significantly. We produce biological fertilizer. We produce renewable energy. 6 to 8 new workplaces and taxes around 150 to 200 Polish zlotys appears in the municipality. All in all, we create a highly compatible business model for local areas.